Okay, so this is probably the earliest I'll ever make a video, especially in the playoffs. Maybe in like 10 years I have to make a video like fucking in the first quarter because the game is over. But it's halftime right now. It's 65-32, and this game's over. This game is just over. Congratulations to the Oklahoma City Thunder on making it to the NBA Finals. I mean, what a performance. If they end up choking in the second half, it will be one of the most hilarious things I've ever seen in my life that I've made this video, right? Which I'm going to post regardless, even if they somehow lose this, right? But OKC, man, they are just so fucking good, right? When we talk about OKC, right? Let me talk about how good they are, right? Casey Wallace and Alex Caruso, man. I mean, my fucking god. Yes, Lou Dort is amazing. Yes, Shea is amazing. He's the MVP for a reason. Even though I think Jokic is better, we can have that argument for another time. Yes, Hardenstein plays well. Yes, Jalen Williams is playing his ass off after a rocky start to the game. Yes, Chet Holmgren's playing fucking amazing, right? But really, what makes this team special is Casey Wallace and Alex Caruso. And from the moment they checked into the game, right, even though Minnesota had been struggling in the first quarter, right, you just knew this game was over because holy fucking shit, Alex Caruso is that cracker. All right, he is that cracker, right? He is going to give Julius Randle and Naz Reid and everybody else on that Timberwolves team nightmare for years to come, right? I mean, my fucking god, he is insane on defense. Especially, also, Casey Wallace is his son and is also incredibly good as well on defense, and he's playing fantastic as well, right? This is going to be an ass whooping by the time this game is done. This game is just going to be an ass whooping. I'm sorry, this game is just an ass whooping, right? Other than Terrence Shannon and Anthony Edwards, no one else on the Timberwolves showed up. And yes, Shannon has 3 fouls at this point, but I don't really care. He's still being aggressive. He's still making his shots. But man, this Timberwolves team just shit the bed. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say. If I go, what I'm gonna pull my notes real quick, and one of my notes I had for the first quarter, because after the second quarter, right, I only took 2 notes of how Ant was the only one who showed up, and plus Shannon, and also how Alex Caruso is a madman, right? One of the things I had about I'm just adjusting my notes in case I somehow need to go back to them later, right? But one of the things I've recognized early, right? One of the things I questioned early, right, was that did the Timberwolves have a bet on this game to lose? Like it just felt like that way because there was so much fucked up shit they were doing in the first half, right? I mean, fucking Nikhil Alexander Walker turnover and then the fucking Nasri turnover, like one of the turnovers he had, like he somehow has four. I mean, fucking hell. Click Productions, right? Fantastic YouTuber. He just fucking reposted excuse me. He just posted the Timberwolves rebuild, bro. Bro, this early, he got the video up that early. That's insane. I don't watch him anymore, but goddamn, he put the rebuild out early. But yeah, man, it just simply comes down to the fact that this OKC defense is so fucking good, it doesn't matter. And clearly, Minnesota wasn't a match. I don't know how they're supposed to get on OKC's level right at this point, right? Obviously, once Conley retires, Dillingham's going to take over, right? But how is excuse me? How is Minnesota supposed to keep up with this, right? I feel bad for Anthony Edwards, right? Personally, I think he played really well considering the circumstances, right? Sure, is he shooting 0 from 5 from 3? Yes, he is, right? I don't blame this loss on him at all, right? If you look at the film and you look at the first half, it was Julius Randle's fault, Naz Reid's fault, and basically everyone else, right? It felt like Edwards was single-handedly trying to carry this team to victory. And when you do that, you're just going to have the OKC Thunder just completely mob you, and I think we all saw what happened, right? So yeah, for people who say that Anthony Edwards is overrated and is not a top 5 player in the league, I disagree. He just does not have the supporting cast OKC has, and I hope he does get it eventually, right? But right now, this is just not it for Edwards, and I wouldn't say that he would request a trade right now, but Man, Minnesota's got a lot of soul searching to do in the offseason, man. I mean, to think that this could have been a 2-2 series, game five, if they hadn't fucked up in the first quarter in what, game four, right? Man, this is just a fucking ass whooping. I don't like how long until we get another commercial break, but yeah, I guess we got to figure out what's next for okay, not OKC, Minnesota. I do wonder what is next with them. I don't know what's gonna happen because who the fuck knows what's gonna happen in this free agency? They have no assets, and because they traded the only one they had left for Rob Dillingham, and we'll see what happens with him. What? Excuse me. This is just gonna be a very long offseason for them, considering this is how much more they have to go until they become a finals team because of OKC, and also how much capital they have left and how much room they have, which is honestly insane. But fair play to them. They got the Western Conference Finals. I mean, they beat the Lakers. They beat the Curryless Warriors. And then they ended up here. So, yeah, back-to-back Western Conference Finals isn't something to be ashamed of. But considering, I mean, they did better this time than last time because they got one win. But like, considering how good this OKC team is, I feel like the Timberwolves just did not stand a chance from the moment this can happen. Right? One final thing before I move on to OKC. Shout out to Joe Ingles. I don't know if it's his final game or not. He's 37. He's turning 38 in October. If this is his final game, for Joe Ingles, hats off to him. Great career. Hated him because he was in Utah. I'm a Warriors fan. We don't hate Utah, but I hate Utah for obvious reasons. But yeah, phenomenal player. Great basketball player. Shout out to him. Now, OKC, right? This could be an Alex Caruso masterclass video for like fucking 15 minutes, right? He was fucking impactful. Don't worry about the 3 fouls. Worry about how his defense impacted this series. I mean, my God, he was Julius Randle's worst nightmare in OKC, right? The crowd probably didn't help either in terms of Minnesota, but man, this defense is once in a lifetime, man. I don't know how they're gonna um move the team, not move the team, but like build the team in the offseason. Not build the team, but like you know what I mean, like rebuild because of players like Hartenstein and Caruso probably gonna have to go due to how big their salary is gonna be a burden on them once Hartenstein and Williams join a team, or not join a team, but get their extensions. But man, Caruso is making a case right now for OKC to trade him in his peak value for like 3 to 4 first round picks. If Gobert can get 4 first round picks, Caruso can get 4 first round picks. I'm sorry. Like, they're going to fucking drive the value up for Alex, and they're going to find a good deal for him. And then they'll probably draft Cedric Howard and then just continue the same fucking cycle over and over and over again. But yeah, man, this is just the fucking Alex Caruso world, and we're just all living it, man. Yeah. I think that's all I have to say for this. Really, this is just a fucking masterclass. Are we at the game still? No, it's still commercial break. But yeah, man. I mean, they're probably playing Indiana in the finals. So maybe like, I mean, since they're winning this game, 99% sure they're gonna win this game unless they somehow blow us, right? If Indiana ends up facing OKC and they don't blow a 3-1 lead, right? I might as well get my finals prediction right now since it's pretty clear. I think we know what matchups are going to be, right? I think, given how both teams have played, right, the Pacers are a worthy finals team, right? Clearly, they've proven it. Clearly, they've proven that they are up to the challenge of being a finals team, right? They have great depth. They can go 10 deep just like OKC, but they are more predominantly starter heavy than the Thunder are. And I just think that given the Thunder defense, right, just how fucking good they are, right, as good as the Pacers are, right, and any other normal year, you'd be looking at them as a championship quality team, right? This Thunder team is so much better than everybody else. It's honestly comical, right? And the only way the Pacers are going to win that series is if they win one game on the road, at least one, probably two. That's the only way I see Indiana winning the series, and I don't think they're going to do that because I think this Thunder team and their fans are going to be so fucking jacked up for this finals. They've been waiting for this for 13 years. They've waited for this since the Harden fuck up trade. They've waited for this since 2016 when they blew a 3-1 lead, man. They've been waiting for this for a fucking long time. And I'm so happy for OKC fans, man. They fucking deserve this. They've waited far way too damn long to get their shot at the title. They should have had it if they kept Harden, but you know what? We're here now, and hopefully we can all appreciate this Thunder team when they get into the finals and absolutely play the hell out of their defense. Because man, this team is just special. It's just special. I think they would beat the 2016-17 Warriors easily, and not saying that as a Warriors fan. So shout out to them for this series, and shout out to this playoff run as well. They've been fucking fantastic. And yeah, let's see what happens in the finals.